Is it rolling? Let me see. Okay. Bone broth. It's right here. Neck bones. Remember that? There was a version of Gold All in My Chain. There's a one called Rolls All in My Back. It's called All Rolls Everything. Go search that on YouTube. It's pretty funny. Trinidad James, but it ain't Trinidad. So neck bones. You want to create your own broth. So what we're gonna do is put some water in this crock pot. I told you we're done with crock pot cooking. I don't do the crock pot thing. It ain't for me. But I like what this broth does. So we know that stock slash broth and things of that nature yield collagen, minerals, help with the absorption of nutrients for our dogs. So what I like about the crock pot is that it doesn't really cook anything, in my opinion. Some people cook whole meals in this booger. I don't know how you do it. So I'm filling this thing up. I'm gonna let this cook for some hours. And I'm gonna drop these bones in there. And we're gonna have some collagen for the dogs. Not just collagen, but it's not collagen. But it's the nutrients that these bones render out through a slow cooking process on average. Sometimes it takes 6 hours, sometimes it takes 8 hours, sometimes it takes 12 hours, depending on how you cook it. The goal is to make sure that the water doesn't dissolve that much. And remember, because some fat is going to render, these are going to be low in fat since there's not a bunch of meat on it. You don't want to fill this thing up all the way. But mind you, I have, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost 11 dogs. And all my dogs aren't even here. So what I'm doing, see right there, that about right there. I might have to take some out actually. So we've got our shears. Cut these open. Make my stock for the week. Give them about a half a cup and everything. Oh man, and that is sharp. You do not want your dog to have those bones. Put this meat in here. Let all the good stuff render out. Water basically adopts any characteristics that is left in. If you don't know what I mean, if you leave like a lemon in water, what happens? See, it's getting kind of tall or high. If you leave lemon in water, what happens? It turns into lemon water. You leave bacon in water, it turns into bacon water. You leave boo-boo in water, it turns into shitty ass water. Water literally adopts any characteristics. See, take about a cup out of that thing. Now, if you go to my dog tools, you're gonna learn exactly some measurements and stuff. I'm doing this, I do YouTube versions, my dog tool versions, TikTok versions, Instagram versions. I do a lot of versions of things to ensure that you guys are getting the information that you need. So, little light right here. We're gonna cut this off. We got about 3 left, and I'm gonna go into that good old Instagram version here in a second. Remember that when you're making your custom broth slash stock, you want to make sure that you're using bones. You're using the right bones. You're letting it simmer and cook, and it has to cook for about 8 hours. It'll turn some different colors, but this stuff helps with their immunity. It helps with their gut health. It helps with amino absorption and processing of foods, and all literally the food absorption as well. We've been doing videos for the last 72 hours and 11:10 now, and we're still doing them. So my lips are dry, I'm tired, brain's a little foggy, but subscribe to my dog tools. We're writing everything out in detail, how to do this, why this is important, why you need to add this to every meal, and how it's going to help your dog long term. And if you don't believe me, just go read about beef stock, pork stock, and the affect and benefits for your dog. T-Fit here. Fit Bully TV signing off.